isolation, low purple moon, and hunger. It's interesting. Okay. Pair it with the tarot deck. Let's see what it says. Eight. Okay. We got the Four of Wands reversed and Eight of Cups reversed. Alright, it's a new deck, so give me a second to gather my thoughts. Okay, let's make sure I got everything I was going to say out loud. So there's a strong craving, hunger, uh, for connection, belonging, or emotional nourishment. That there's a clash with the current sense of isolation, it's either physically or emotionally. So you may feel alone or in a room full of, you may feel alone even in a room full of people, or like there's no one truly gets what's going on. It's it's your needing right now. And with paired with the tarot, Four of Wands reverse suggests an instability in the foundations of a group. Expectations aren't being met. The meeting may not feel like a celebration. Instead, it could feel off balance or awkward or overwhelming. And the Eight of Cups reverse is emotional hesitance. Part of you may want to walk away from something that's not fulfilling, but other part is holding on, perhaps hoping it'll still give you what you hunger for. So the overall here is the meeting brings up a deep desire for connection, but emotional distance lingers. You may be clinging, excuse me, that's the word, clinging to the idea of closeness that's not truly grounding you. But just take a moment to check in. Are you seeing out of your comfort zone, or is it because you need to truly, for your needs truly being met? Chris and the Four of Wands upright. Just seeing that they both came up twice. Okay. So yes, there's a strong potential to this all work out in our favor. Uh, the Empress brings abundance, nurturing, and an attraction energy. It suggests something is growing and not just passively. There's a fertile emotional or creative opportunity here that's being cared for. The Four of Wands, now upright, confirms celebration, harmony, and mutual support. This is the yes, let's come together card. It reverses the earlier instability of the pull before. So the message here is that where there once was doubt or emotional distance, uh, shared ground and joy can emerge. As long as you nurture it with intention, this meeting has the potential and the power to create something real, stabilizing, and worth celebrating. I have 5 distinct shuffles. Let's make sure everything is okay. Everything is shuffled. 5. We got Death reversed and 9 of Pentacles. All right, just give me a second to gather my thoughts. Okay, so keywords for these. The Death reverse suggests he, well, I used to do keywords, I'm going to get to it. Sorry. Death reverse suggests that he's holding on to the past, possibly a previous relationship or emotional baggage or fear of change. There's a hesitation to let something go in order to make space for something new. And the Nine of Pentacles, it shows you as an independent, self-sufficient, and confident, qualities he likely admires. But it can also signal that he sees you as a good on your own and may not be sure if he can offer you anything meaningful. So the message here overall is there's an attraction and respect, but emotional resistance is holding him back. He may see you as someone who doesn't need anybody, which both impresses and intimidates him. So there is interest here, but he's stuck in his own hesitation. So be a little damsel. Make him need you. Maybe he'll come around. First one is Gray Surrender with Blue Reflection. Let's see what the deck tarot has to say. You got the Sun and Ace of Cups. Okay. Just give me a second so I can gather my thoughts. Okay. So, new deck, so make sure that my thought was processing correctly. So, for Surrender, Gray, it's about release, acceptance, and trust. And Reflection is inner truth, stillness, emotional clarity. The Sun, obviously, for joy, clarity, and revelation. Ace of Cups, it's a new emotional beginning, spiritual opening, and overflow. So the spiritual message here is that you're being called to let go of control and trust that what's already within you. Trust what's already within you. The spirits want you to pause and reflect, not out of retreat, but to align with joy and truth. There's a powerful emotional renewal available to you. The heart opening or spiritual awakening, but it begins with a stillness of surrender, not striving. The Sun also shows that you're stepping into a time of illumination, a light breaking through the cloudness kind of clarity. Uh, you're more you The more you reflect and release, the more joy and emotional fulfillment will flow in. So let go, reflect, but you're not losing control. You're making room for joy, for love, and a spiritual renewal. So your light is returning and your heart is ready to receive it. So that's what I can interpret it to be like for this. Energy and fear. Interesting combo. Just give me a second. Okay. So for energy, it's about momentum, instinct, and drive. Fear is hesitation, also protection and illusion. Um, so I guess to find the truth, you'll need to notice what energizes you versus what shuts you down. So your body is already telling you the truth. Uh, when something is aligned, you feel energized and curious, and when it's not, you're fearful, tight, or like you're shrinking. But fear is tricky. It often disguises itself as caution or logic when it's actually blocking insight. So the spirits are asking you to separate your gut instinct from fear based reaction. Discernment doesn't mean second guessing, it means tuning into your natural energetic flow and asking, like, is this resistant, protective, or avoidant? It just your truth lives in your energy. So follow what fuels you, not what drains you. Fear may speak loudly, but energy speaks honestly. That's your reading there, Mr. Weird. You got abundance and green and isolation gray. All right, just give me a second. Okay, so for abundance green, it's growth, opportunity, and receiving. Isolation is withdrawal, separation, inner focus. Now, for this general reading, you're in a unique moment where abundance is surrounding you, but it might not feel the way that way because you're emotionally or mentally withdrawn. There's a disconnect between what's available and what you're letting in. It isn't This isn't like a punishment, it's more of a movement of reset. Now, isolation here feels less like loneliness and more like a necessary retreat. You may be in a cocoon phase, protecting your energy while something inside is being sorted. So, message here would be like, just because you're alone doesn't mean you're lacking. Abundance is nearby. It's just waiting for you to feel safe enough to receive it. So just let the silence be a gateway, not a wall. That is your reading there. Empress. And King of Pentacles. All right. Just give me a second to gather my thoughts. Okay. So the Empress here is about creation, nurturing, fertility, and self worth. The King of Pentacles is stability, success, leadership, and maternal mastery. So this is a powerful divine abundance combo. You're entering a cycle where growth and security go hand in hand. The Empress shows that your creativity, care, or even your presence is magnetizing. So you're fertile with potential, whether it's literal or like projects, ideas, art, even children, or emotional nurturing. Your energy is radiant, and the King of Pentacles anchors this with grounded success. You're being guided to step into leadership, not by force, but by embodying calm confidence and consistency. So you have what it takes to build a long-term stability from your gifts. So the message here for the overall summary would be something like nurture your vision and lead with guidance or in grace. Your power lies in creating from a place of security, not fear. So you are both the seed and the soil for this one. All right, your general reading, you have illumination, yellow, and love, pink. Combo that with the tarot deck. Okay. Five of Swords reversed with 10 of Swords reversed. It's interesting. All right. Just give me a second to gather my thoughts. Okay. Straighten this up. Okay. For the keywords for these cards, illumination, it's about awareness, breakthrough, clarity, and love. Is obviously compassion, connection, emotional openness. Five of Swords reversed is reconciliation, letting go of conflict, and humility. And the Ten of Swords reversed is about recovering, healing, a new dawn after betrayal or burnout. So the reading here is that you're emerging from a difficult emotional or mental cycle, possibly involving past arguments, a betrayal, or a burnout. The reverse swords here show that you're in healing mode, finally letting go of battles or that drained you. There's a softness to your energy, whether that's from with yourself or from someone else. The illumination here and the love together say that you're beginning to see clarity through the lens of compassion, not pain. Um, you're leaning and learning into understanding without judgment. That's allowing true healing to begin. Um, this might involve forgiveness. It's either for your, including self forgiveness, and allowing love to come back after a period of disconnect or hurt. Um, so, like what once felt like a wound now becomes a window through love and clarity. You're healing old mental scars and beginning again with light in your heart. Thank you. Unintentional ASMR, but yeah, I've heard that one before. So you got the devil and five of swords reversed. That one's popped up before. Just give me a second so I can gather my thoughts. Okay, so the keywords for these cards, because I tell you guys the keywords if you guys are newer to tarot. Uh, devil is about temptation, attachment, addiction, and shadow work. Five of swords reverse is about reconciliation, peace offering, letting go of ego battles. The You're in a phase of breaking free from something that once had power over you. This could be a toxic pattern, a person, a relationship that's been draining you, internal self sabotage, or an obsessive thought. The devil shows where you may have felt stuck or tempted to give in to an old habit or an unhealthy cycle. But the Five of Swords reverse is the sign that you're ready to lay down the sword, just stop the battles that don't serve you and reclaim your peace. This may involve admitting what's been controlling you or making amends with yourself or someone else after a power struggle. So the message here would be like change your chains are loosening. You're ready to walk away from what's been draining you, not with more struggle, but with truth, humility, and freedom. It's your general reading there, Josie. We got love. 8. Pair that with 8 of Pentacles reversed and 3 of Pentacles. All right. Just give me a second so I can gather my thoughts. Okay. So, keywords obviously for love is compassion, connection, and heart energy. Eight of Pentacles reverse is lack of effort, burnout, one sided work. Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, and shared goals. And the reading here is that this connection has love in it, or at least the potential for it, but it's been unbalanced. The Eight of Pentacles reversed suggests that one of you may be doing all of the work, or the effort's been put in that isn't aligned or consistent. It may feel like you're trying to build something alone. However, the Three of Pentacles shows that there's still a foundation to build on if mutual effort begins. So this card says like collaboration is possible, but only when both parties contribute meaningfully with respect and a common goal. So message overall is don't give up on the love, but don't carry the entire weight of it on yourself. If R is willing to show up and build it with you, there's potential, but without real partnership, it may not be sustainable. Got Judgment and Seven of Swords. Oh, okay, just give me a second. Okay, so keywords again. For judgment, it's awakening, truth, karmic lesson, reckoning. Seven of Swords is deception, hidden motives, avoidance, and strategic behavior. So there's a karmic or unfinished emotional connection here. The judgment suggests that R is being confronted with the truth, possibly about a past choice involving you. This card can also mean emotional reevaluation, a wake up call, or even guilt surfacing. It points to like a big emotional clarity, but it doesn't automatically confirm love. And the Seven of Swords, on the other hand, shows secrecy, avoidance, or dishonesty. Now, R may not be expressing their full truth, whether that's love, or regret, or something else. It could mean that if there is love, it's hidden or it's complicated by shame or mistrust or strategic behavior. Get to your question, Meow, after Sue here. I'm gonna have to write all these people down. All your names down. So it's Sue, Meow, then Coon, then Quinn. So yeah, Sue, if love exists here, it's tangled up in some secrecy or a past choice. Ours facing some emotional truth. But whether it's love or guilt, they're not being fully honest about it yet. So you're reading there, Sue. Okay. Meow, I think, right? Yeah, Sue. Sue, Meow, Kyun, and Quinn. You just reset this deck, and that gets your question, Meow. I reset the deck, shuffling it 5 times, by the way. Okay, Meow. There's okay, there's do you think me and S will have a future together? I do this with numerology numbers today. Numerology numbers 8. Shuffle the deck, the deck 5, or sorry, excuse me, 8 times. I was gonna do it with your birth dates, but that gets a little overcomplicated. Today's 8. Today's the snapshot of what today is. You got to 10 of Wands with 6 of Pentacles. All right, just give me a second. I'm not the quickest reader, so I need to gather my thoughts. Okay, so for keywords here, Meow. 10 of Wands is burden, emotional weight, stress, carrying too much alone. The 6 of Pentacles is generosity, balance, uneven giving. The reading here is S may have some form of care or emotional investment, but it's currently weighted down by stress or an imbalance. The Ten of Wands suggests that they feel emotionally heavy, possibly overwhelmed by life or responsibilities, or even by their own feelings for you. The Six of Pentacles brings the idea of an unequal give and take. There may be love or affection, but either they don't feel capable of giving equally right now, or they're been they've been the ones giving too much and feel the strain. So it doesn't read as no love, rather than it's conditional love or love under pressure. It's present, but it's out of alignment right now. Ace of Swords reversed and Page of Cups. Oh, interesting. All right, just give me a second. Okay, so keywords again. The Ace of Swords is reversed. It's mental fog, uncertainty, miscommunication, delayed clarity. The Page of Cups is a new emotional experience, creative beginnings, openness, and intuition. And here, there may be some initial confusion or hesitation. The Ace of Swords reversed shows that things may not feel clear right now, right away, but you could struggle with decision making, navigating systems because of a new city, or just getting your footing in the beginning. But the Page of Cups is a very encouraging card. It shows that emotionally you'll find inspiration, connection, and an openness. You might meet new people, start creative projects, or feel more in tune with your emotional path in this new place. As of the heart, it's a heartened yes. You'll do okay, even if your head takes a little time to catch up with you. That's your reading there, meow. Hello, Coon. Your card is Ghost, Gray. All right, Coon. Ghost paired with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups reversed. All right, just give me a second to gather my thoughts on this love reading. All right, Coon. For the keywords here on these cards. For Ghost, it's about absence, emotional detachment, and lingering energy. The Ace of Pentacles is new beginnings, stability, long term potential. The Knight of Cups reverse is emotional withdrawal, empty promises, and romantic confusion. So you may be feeling the emotional echo of someone who's no longer fully present. Either they're ghosted you, literally, or their energy is still hanging around, even though nothing is truly moving forward. The Ghost card here confirms that love feels unfinished or unspoken or disconnected. The Ace of Pentacles shows that you're ready for something real. You want grounded, lasting love, but the Knight of Cups reverse warns someone who is emotionally unavailable, possibly romantic on the surface, but inconsistent or avoidant underneath. It could be someone from the past or a warning about failing for potential over patterns. Something that's been around for a while. So, message here overall is that you're ready for love that lasts, but you may still be carrying the ghost of somebody who couldn't meet you there. So don't settle for promises with no roots. Just wait for love that plants itself with you. That's your reading there. Coon got happiness. Or Six of Pentacles reversed and Ace of Swords reversed. Interesting. All right, just give me a second so I can gather my thoughts. Okay. Keywords for these cards here. So happiness is about joy, attraction, emotional warmth, and positive energy. The Six of Pentacles reverse is unequal effort, an imbalance, or an emotional debt. And the Ace of Swords reverse is a confusion, miscommunication, and like hidden truth. So the reading here is that your crush does feel some positive energy towards you. And happiness suggests that they're associating you with joy, lightness, or emotional warmth. That there's an attraction here, but they likely they likely enjoy being around you. However, the Six of Pentacles here reversed indicates that they may feel that the connection isn't balanced. Maybe they're unsure if they're giving too much or not enough, or if the interest isn't mutual. So the Ace of Swords reverse adds mental confusion. Like they may be overthinking things, unsure how to express themselves, or afraid of saying the wrong thing. Message here overall is like they feel happy around you, but they're unsure how balanced the interest is. Their mind is clouded with overthinking or unclear signals. There's warmth, but also hesitation. So they are not getting, they feel happy around you, but they're not getting a clear signal about you. So. And do you have a follow up question? Got the Moon reversed. The Ace of Cups, another head scratcher. Just let me get my thoughts. Okay, so again, keywords for these cards. The moon reverse is clarity emerging, secrets revealed, emotional confusion lifting, and the Ace of Cups is emotional openness, new feelings, intuitive connection, and heart awakening. So yes, he is starting to realize, or at least sense, that you like him. But the moon reverse shows that what what once was unclear or hidden is starting to become more obvious. You may have doubts or confusion about feelings before, but now things are going to start clicking. So it could be through your energy, a subtle hint, or and some awareness of just, oh, okay, oh, okay. And then the Ace of Cups confirms, that he feels an emotional connection, whether it's a brand new connection, like he just realized it, or it's been gently blooming. He senses that there's affection and emotional availability coming from you. You just need to give him a little flick in the head, subtle nudge. Seven of Pentacles with the Devil. I'll throw in that Oracle card. You got Stop. Red. Ooh, okay. Just give me a second so I can gather my thoughts. Okay. So keywords here. Um, red, stop. Means flag, boundary, uh, finality, pause. Obviously, stop. Seven of Pentacles reversed is wasted effort, impatience, misaligned investment. And the Devil is toxic attachment, addiction, control, shadow patterns. So this connection is being halted for your protection. The stop card is a clear spiritual red flag. It's not necessarily to punish, but to interpret a pattern that's gone on too long. The Seven of Pentacles reverse shows that you're likely invested a lot of energy, time, or a hope, but you're not seeing a meaningful return. The Devil here confirms that bond has made become like emotionally unhealthy, obsessive, or rooted in attachment rather than mutual growth. Whether it doesn't 100% guarantee forever done, the spirit is strongly saying that the chapter has to end. Any return would require a complete transformation. So the message all here is this is a necessary stop, not a punishment. Just release from emotional chains. What you're given won't be in vain, but holding on could cost you your peace. It's time to reclaim your power. Spirit's telling you just stop. Got the King of Cups and the Sun reversed. Just give me a second. Follow up question. Okay. Keywords for these. um, the King of Cups is emotional maturity, a deep care, a composed love and compassion. And the Sun reverse is unrealized potential, delayed clarity, or a hidden happiness. There's still feelings present. The King of Cups here suggests that someone, possibly both of you, hold a deep, steady love or care, even if you're not being expressed openly. This shows emotional depth, but also control. This person isn't likely to spill their heart easily. However, the Sun reversed shows that something is blocking that reunion right now. It's not a no, it's more like a not yet. The happiness you both want is possible, but there's some shadow over it, a misunderstanding or emotional hesitation, or the lack of true clarity. This pairing here says that love may still be there, but the timing, the healing, and perspective needed to shift has to be completely rewritten before that union is possible. Gotta put in the work. It's gonna be a lot of work to do. All right. Love. And we got Seven of Cups with Ten of Pentacles reversed. Just give me a second to gather my thoughts. Okay, so keywords for all these cards. Love is affection, compassion, heart energy, emotional openness. The Seven of Cups is fantasy, choices, emotional confusion, illusions. A Ten of Pentacles reversed is instability, long term doubt, misaligned goals. So the reading here would be like there's emotional energy present. The love card confirms that, but the connection still holds affection and or an emotional pull. The relationship currently seems unsettled or uncertain in times of direction or the future. The Seven of Cups shows like an emotional distraction or a fantasy. One or both of you might be unsure of what you guys truly want, or imagine the possibilities that don't match reality. There's a love, yeah, but also confusion or idealization. And the Ten of Pentacles reverse suggests that your vision of the future may not be aligned, whether in terms of your lifestyle or your values or your commitment. There is love, but possibly no shared roadmap yet. The message overall was like the love is present, but clarity isn't. Dreams and desires are being mixed, but for this relationship to thrive, there has to be an honest alignment about your future. Five of Cups reversed and Ten of Cups. Right. Let's get a second. Okay. So again, keywords for both of these. This is the Five of Cups reverse is emotional recovery, forgiveness, moving forward. Ten of Cups is harmony, emotional fulfillment, family, and long-term joy. This towards it leans towards reconciliation and emotional healing, but not a breakup. The Five of Cups reverse here is the worst maybe behind you. The sorrow, regret, or emotional disconnect is beginning to heal, and there's a chance here to forgive, grow, and rebuild. And then the Ten of Cups obviously is here's the happily ever after card. Um, it's about wholesomeness, shared dreams, and a long-term joy. It also suggests that if both of you are willing to grow past that hurt, the relationship holds the potential for deep fulfillment. So there's, so you're not done. You're still healing, and what you were saying is infidelities. There's a future if you're both ready to move forward with open hearts and honesty. So if you're willing to talk it through, it's gonna work. If not, just love again. It's a big theme around here. Got the Seven of Wands and the King of Pentacles. All right, Shishi, hopefully you're still there. So keywords for these. Love is affection, connection, compassion, and openness. Seven of Wands is defensiveness, boundaries, and holding one's position. And the King of Pentacles is stability, patience, practical action, emotional reserve. So the overall reading here, Chi Chi, hopefully you're still there. You don't have they don't have love or care for you, but right now they're in a defensive or cautious position. The Seven of Wands shows that they may feel the need to protect themselves or stand their ground, possibly due to a past conflict, pride, or the fear of being vulnerable. However, the King of Pentacles here suggests that if they do reach out, it will be slow, deliberate, and grounded, not emotional or impulsive. A person wants stability, but and control. They don't want to reach out until they feel it's safe or worthwhile. It's right. We got Justice and Six of Wands reverse. Just give me a second. Justice, truth, accountability, fairness, and clarity. And the Six of Wands reverse is about pride, hidden insecurity, fear of being wrong, or lack of recognition. So yeah, they are. An honest conversation is possible, and the Justice here shows that they may even be it might even be necessary. There's a desire, possibly deep down, to speak truthfully, to clear the air, so to speak, and to seek fairness. Justice brings the energy of truth, balance, and accountability. Even if it takes time, the energy pushes towards transparency. However, the Six of Wands here shows a struggle with ego or a fear of not being seen in a good light. So if they say something truthfully, they might be perceived as a bad person. They might be avoiding the conversation out of pride or fear of being honest will make them look weak or wrong. Three of Swords and King of Pentacles. Oh, and thank you, Grin, for the follow. All right, let's see what the Oracle card has to say for your general. Illumination paired with the Three of Swords and the King of Pentacles. All right. Let's gather my thoughts. Okay. So, keywords here for the Illumination card is truth, awareness, breakthrough, and clarity. Three of Swords is about heartbreak, grief, emotional pain, and separation. King of Pentacles is about stability, security, self-worth, and grounded strength. The overall message here is that you're in a powerful moment of emotional clarity. It may come through pain or a heartbreak, and the Illumination card combined with the Three of Swords says that you're seeing something for what it really is. And while it may hurt, it's also freeing. The truth is being revealed, and it's cutting through that illusion. But here's the key: the King of Pentacles shows that this realization is making you stronger, not weaker. It doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger, kind of a thing. You're stepping into emotional maturity, self reliance, and grounded worth. And then the pain, it's not breaking you, it's going to anchor you. That's your general reading there, Spiritual Princess. Four of Swords and Page of Wands reversed. Okay, so the Page of Swords is about rest, withdraw, reflection, and pause. Page of Wands reverse is about frustration, delayed passion, immaturity, and a lack of direction. So right now the relationship energy is in a cooling off or a silent phase. So the Four of Swords suggests they're either in that there's either intentional space, an emotional distance, or one or both people need that little mental clarity right now. It may feel like nothing is happening, but there is a healing pause. Not necessarily the end, obviously, it's just brand new. The Page of Wands reversed shows that while there may be still a desire or potential, it's scattered. If someone's being a little immature right now, some mixed signals. Maybe they're not communicating correct. There's a poor communication or a hesitation to reignite that connection. Someone may want to act, but doesn't know how to move forward confidently. If that makes sense. There, Spiritual Princess. All right, Miranda. Ghost. Card came up before. Ace of Swords reversed and Strength reversed. Okay. Just give me a second so I can gather my thoughts. Okay. So for these cards, the Ghost here is about stagnation, silence, a misconnection, or lingering doubt. The Ace of Swords reverse is lack of clarity, delayed communication, or uncertainty. And Strength reverse is self doubt, emotional fatigue, inner weakness. So at the moment, right now, the opportunity feels uncertain or delayed, obviously, because you're asking me the question. Um, it may not come through in the way you expect. The Ghost Guard here suggests that you might be waiting to hear back and you're going to feel ignored or disconnected from that process. It doesn't mean never, but it implies there's a lack of closure or a clear movement right now. The Ace of Swords reverse shows confusion or silence in that communication, and Strength reverse says that this situation is going to test your confidence. You might feel defeated or question your qualifications, but that's emotional exhaustion talking, not the truth. So this overall message is like it may not happen yet, but and the waiting might leave you feeling invisible or discouraged. But this isn't a reflection of your worth. Just regroup, refocus, and just know that clarity will come, even if it isn't the final answer. Of course, this is just a snapshot of right now. Stop. That came out before. Okay, we got the Sun and the Hermit. An interesting combo. Okay, give me a second. Gather my thoughts. All right, Grin. For the keywords for these cards, the stop means boundaries, stillness, intervention, and redirect. Obviously, it doesn't mean stop, stop. It means a bunch of different things associated with that stop. And the Sun is about truth, radiance, your inner child, a joyful clarity. And the Hermit is about wisdom, solitude, inner guidance, and self discovery. So your higher self is pausing you. Your spirit from the message from your spirit is telling you to pause. It's not blocking you, but to bring you back to your core. Card is a divine red light. So it's like before you go any further, look within. The Sun shows that your true essence is joyful, warm, and radiant and honest. It's your light. But paired with the Hermit, it's clear that you're been asked to go inward to find it. So away from the noise, the comparisons, and the external expectations, you're being shown your light through solitude, if that kind of makes sense. The version of you is both the seeker and the source. Now, joyful, wise, and full of insight. Now, once you stop trying to be seen instead of allowing yourself to be known. So, confusing them, so you are the light, but first you got to stop and see it clearly. In your stillness lives your truth. So in your quiet life, in your quiet lives your radiance. That's what I'm seeing here with your cards. We got surrender. Again, these cards aren't necessarily a bad thing. Pair this with the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. All right. Just give me a second so I can gather my thoughts. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. So the keywords for surrender is letting go, trust, divine timing, and releasing control. The Three of Pentacles about teamwork, building together, and mutual effort. And the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning, stability, and long term potential. So, yes, the relationship has real potential to come together, especially if both people are willing to cooperate. The Three of Pentacles is a willingness or developing willingness to work as a team. And it's not about perfection, it's about showing up and listening, building something step by step. And the Ace of Pentacles here confirms it. It could be it could become a grounded, committed connection with the possibility of long-term growth if you are allow it to unfold naturally. And the key word here is surrender. That reminds you that this will require trust, patience, and letting go of that control. You don't need to force it. This love is like planting a seed. It's going to last, but you're going to need to take care of it, and it's going to take some time. So just nurture that if when you get together to make sure that it lasts. As you're reading there, Jeff. Thank you for your question. Yes, don't forget to follow me on Twitch. Appreciate it. Oh, you're welcome, Jeff. Okay, next is Val. Hey, Scorpio, Darkness. Yes, of course. Val, if you are still there, I believe on TikTok. I see a question. I just don't know if you're there still. Val's question was, did Xander pull away because he was getting too attached? And why did he ghost you? I can answer that if you're still there. Just make sure the confirmation that you're still there, otherwise I'm going to be reading for nobody there. Sorry. Reset this deck or not. Alright, Val. Going once. Going twice. Alright, Val. Sorry about it. Men's. Men's your next after Val. Don't know if that was on Twitch or TikTok, but Men's. You're next. All right, Men's going once. Men's going twice. All right, the Men's. Back into the queue you go. Val and Men's aren't here, so we're going over to Amaya. Maya, are you there? Let's see, Maya. How far back was this? Ooh, pretty far back. All right, Amaya, you're no longer there. Let's go to the Chalice over on Twitch. Chalice, are you still there? And hello, the Typo Queen. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. I'm not the quickest reader, so hopefully you guys can stick around. Maya, or the Chalice, excuse me, the Chalice on Twitch. Are you there? The Maya, the Chalice. Okay, the Chalice going once. The Chalice going twice. Okay, Chalice. Nice knowing. Hopefully you're back. And Naisha, you are next. Are you and Derek over? Okay, all right. Oh yeah, I already reset this one. Naisha, are you and Derek over? Oh, there you are, the Chalice. Just got in the wire. Okay. Do Chalice really quick. Chalice, Did you have a question? Any messages I should know at this time? All right, just general message for the chalice. He shall be right with you. Okay, that one just flew out on its own. What did it say? This one is sadness. Okay, and again, sadness isn't mean a bad thing. It could be something else. Let's see what the clarifiers have to say. 8. All right. Got the 10 of Wands reversed with the 10 of Cups. See? Not necessarily a bad thing. But let me just gather my thoughts. Okay. So, the keywords for these cards for sadness is release, mourning, letting go, an emotional truth. The 10 of Wands reverse is about burnout, emotional load, and letting go of burdens. The 10 of Cups, on the other hand, is about emotional fulfillment, family, joy, long term happiness. So the message here is that you're being encouraged to honor your sadness, not as a weakness, but as an emotional wisdom. You're likely been carrying too much for too long, and the 10 of Wands reversed is that your spirit is asking you to set down the weight that isn't yours. And the beauty of it all is this 10 of Cups, that it's still yours, that the joy, the love, connection, and emotional wholeness are in reach, but the path to that dream life requires letting go of that emotional burden that's been blocking your light. So, this is a reminder that you do not have to carry that pain to earn that joy. Love. Again, I think that's like the fourth time that's come up, and there are 45 cards in this deck. Love has been popping up a lot. All right, and the clarifiers. Paired to this with Ace of Swords reversed and a Nine of Swords. Right. So the question was, why did does Derek feel about you? All right, just give me a second to gather my thoughts. Okay, so the love card is about emotional connection, tenderness, compassion, and the heart energy. The Ace of Swords reverse is about confusion, unspoken truth, a mental fog, and communication blocks. The Nine of Swords is about anxiety, sleepless nights, overthinking, and emotional distress. Um, he does have love or emotional feelings, at least, about you. The love card confirms that he has a connection that's real, it's not imaginary, but emotionally he's struggling with it. The Ace of Swords reverse shows that he's not thinking clearly, possibly unsure how to express himself, or even afraid to face the truth about how he feels. Oh, Typo Queen, thank you for the follow. Um, the Nine of Swords reveals that your presence or the situation weighs heavily on his mind. It's This may cause guilt, fear of rejection, or regret, or simply emotional overwhelm. His feelings aren't cold, but they're intense. They're also disoriented or unresolved. So he does feel love, but he's emotionally tangled. It's unsure how to express it and haunted, I guess, by overthinking or fear. But his heart is open, but his mind is just in knots. That's probably why he's ignoring the text. He's got a lot of things on his mind. Thank you for that question, Naisha. Okay, after Naisha is Li, then Obita. Li, are you there, Li? I just need some lubrication because I think I've been talking a lot. There's been a lot of ratings this time, which is amazing. Lee, are you there, Lee? Probably not. Lee, going once. Lee, going twice. Okay, no more Lee. Next is Beats Otiba. Otiba, are you there? I mean, if they're not showing up, it might be pretty soon. Okay, Obita going once. Obita going twice. Alright, Obita. Next time, I guess. Anastasia. Anastasia, are you there? Are you there, Anastasia? Anastasia? Going once. Anastasia. Going twice. No Anastasia? Alright, next up is Tiana. Yes, Tiana is next. Tiana, are you there? Tiana going once. Or Tania. Sorry, excuse me. Tania going twice. Oops. Oh, thank you for the follow, Gabrielle. All right, no Tania. Ronnie. Ronnie, you there? Ronnie? Ronnie, Ronnie? Ronnie going once. Ronnie going twice. Yeah, I believe so. All right. Ronnie, you're next time. All right. Sonic. Sonic. Senor Hedgehog. Sonic? Is you there? Sonic going once. Sonic going twice. Okay, Sonic. Till next time, Manuela. Manuela, are you there? Manuela? Manuela going once. Manuela going twice. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Pause the chat on accident. Okay, Manuela. Till next time. Scorpio on Twitch. I am dual streaming on Twitch and on TikTok, by the way. Scorpio, you are next. Probably. I'm on here for 4 hours. That's like my time limit, and I'm in the end of the 30 mark right now. Scorpio on Twitch, you are up. Yes, you did, Scorpio. You are up next. What is your question? Hello, Nana and Abriel. I will get to you guys in a bit. Could be fun love reading. Okay, no problem. I'll do a love reading. Love reading for Scorpio. Darkness. I believe, Diana, you'll be the last one on the queue, coming up to that 4-hour mark. Whoa. All right. And 8. The Oracle deck is the Prism Oracle, and the Tarot deck is the Pride Oracle. I mean, the Pride deck. Love for you is happiness. And see the clarifiers. Got the Knight of Cups reversed with the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Just give me a second so I can gather my thoughts. Okay, I think I got it. So, for your love reading, your general love reading here, Scorpio, happiness is about joy, lightness, emotional warmth, and attraction. The Knight of Cups reversed is emotional inconsistency, flirting without following through, like teasing, romantic confusion. And the Eight of Pentacles is about effort, dedication, growth through work, building something real. So, love for you right now is tied to a desire for emotional joy, but the energy has been inconsistent. The Knight of Cups shows a pattern of romantic ups and downs, possibly dealing with someone who's charming but not non committal. So, feelings that seem to come and go. But the Eight of Pentacles here says that it's shifting, or it needs to shift towards something more grounded. You're being encouraged to look beyond the fantasy, I guess. Emotional highs and focused on what can truly grow with effort. This is a call to invest in love that shows up, not just the sprinkles here and there. Glad that resonated with you, Scorpio. Magic. First one time it's popped up here in the stream. Let's see what the clarifiers have to say. 8. Right. We got the 4 of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups upright this time. It's been reversed a lot this week, today. All right, just give me a second. Okay, so the keywords for these cards for magic, it's about potential, spiritual connection, mystery, unseen forces. The 4 of Pentacles is about emotional guardedness, a fear of loss, and a holding back. The Knight of Cups is about romantic energy, emotional desire, and idealism. So the reading here is that there's something spiritually charged or energetically sensitive between you and Jay. The magic card suggests that a strong soul level connection, but also that things may not unfold in a logical or a linear way. It may feel faded or mysterious, yet, kind of hard to hold on to. The Knight of Cups shows Jade does feel a romantic or an emotional pull, but that 4 of Pentacles reveals that why they haven't responded. He's kind of guarded, possibly afraid of vulnerability or losing that emotional control. There's someone who feels but holds back. So he's clinging to like security over his expression. So just he feels connected, but their fear of opening up or losing control is stronger right now. This may be a spiritual bond with that magic card, but it's one that they're still resisting. All right, Nina, Diana. Movement. You got movement. And the clarifiers, bio, you want a reading while I'm not on stream. So movement with the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Okay. Just give me a second so I can gather my thoughts there, Nena. Uh, Diana. Okay. Keywords for your question is movement is progress, shifts, change, and forward momentum, motion. The Page of Pentacles is about new beginnings, practical steps, opportunity, message of value. The Nine of Cups is emotional fulfillment, granted wishes, and satisfaction. So, yes, the reading does strongly suggest that he will return, and the connection that has potential to be an emotional fulfilling one and more grounded this time. The movement card confirms that the shifts are underway, but this isn't a stagnation situation. The Page of Pentacles shows return with intention, slow but sincere, possibly offering something more practical or stable than last time. It could be a message, a small gesture, or a desire to rebuild. And the Nine of Cups brings in that wish fulfillment energy. This is something your heart has wanted, and it's aligned with emotional satisfaction. So he's going to return, and this time with a little more stability and sincerity. This is a chance for an emotional renewal, but take it one grounded step at a time, though.